Love to gamble. I sounded way too enthusiastic about that, but yeah, I really do like to gamble.
And what's the best thing to bet on?
Fatherhood.
I rolled my ankle yesterday. I'm keeping it real with you. That's the bad news. Good news is I had 16 off the bench. We caught the dub. W's in the shot. W's in the shot.
Drake just can't catch a break these days. From his beef with Kendrick and those brutal diss tracks to the embarrassment at the Super Bowl, things have been going downhill fast. And now, it looks like his personal struggles are catching up to him, especially his gambling problem. Rumors are flying that his addiction is spiraling, and he's been losing millions trying to cope with everything that's been happening. To make matters worse, his record label is reportedly growing tired of the chaos and might be ready to walk away. That's how bad it's getting. People have always known Drake loves to gamble, but lately it seems less like a pastime and more like a serious issue. The numbers don't lie. Million-dollar bets, desperate social media rants, and even wild conspiracy theories suggesting he's putting his own son on the line. Drake has been living that high-stakes lifestyle for years. Remember when he blew nearly $200,000 at the Hard Rock Casino in Atlantic City while on tour? Most people would be sick over losing that much money, but for Drake, who was worth around $180 million at the time, it was just another night. Now, though, his losses are stacking up, and people are starting to wonder if it's all catching up to him.
We need something crazy. We need to see like at least a 20, 30 bag on his balance. Yes! Oh my God! Yes! Yes!
And that was just the beginning. Fast forward to today, and Drake's gambling obsession has reached a whole new level. Reports say he's wagered over $1 billion on the Canadian crypto betting platform Stake since signing up in December 2021. $1 billion. Let that sink in. Fans can't help but wonder if there's some kind of sponsorship deal in play because he's been pushing Stake hard on social media. He even threw down $1.3 million in Bitcoin on the Super Bowl and actually walked away with a win. But even when he wins, the losses just keep piling up. And this is where things start crumbling. The turning point? That Kendrick Lamar beef. Kendrick didn't just out-rap Drake, he completely annihilated him. Then came the Super Bowl halftime show, which was a public humiliation. To make things worse, Serena Williams' husband was out there flexing, and we all know Drake had a thing for her back in the day. On top of that, SZA, another one of his exes, was performing too. It was just L after L after L. And according to reports, Drake has been using gambling as a way to escape the embarrassment. While the internet was in full roast mode over Kendrick's Super Bowl takeover, Drake was seen holed up in his Australian penthouse, glued to a gambling screen, like he was trying to block out the noise of the entire world clowning him. And it didn't stop there. Drake took things to a whole new level of desperation when he actually posted a stake ad on his Instagram, practically begging for a $2 million credit. His exact words, "Members, we are down bad on stake, so I am posting this solely for $2 million credit to spin slots. PLS, keep scrolling." That's not a flex, that's straight up desperation. And just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, oh, they absolutely do. There's a wild rumor floating around that Drake allegedly gambled away his own son. Now, this is probably just another crazy internet conspiracy, but the talk is that he put Adonis on the line in a game of roulette, betting everything on black, and lost. Some people are even joking that Stake owns his kid now. And of course, we can't forget about the infamous Drake curse. At this point, it's basically a guarantee. Whatever team or fighter he bets on, they lose. The streak is so bad that people have actually started betting against whoever Drake supports, and they're making serious money off of his bad luck.
The Drake curse has become a concern for football teams around the world. It's felt that if footballers take a picture with the artist, their team will lose their next game. Don't believe me? It started with Kurzawa from PSG taking a picture with him, and PSG ended up losing 5-1 to Lille in their next game. Man City got knocked out of the Champions League when Aguero posted a video with Drizzy. Arsenal suffered a 1-0 defeat to Everton when Aubameyang went backstage at a Drake concert.
Drake's legal battle with Universal Music Group, UMG, is still dragging on. And let's be honest, he's probably hoping for another big payday because At this point, it looks like his money is drying up fast. And now, it seems like his label is completely over it. Between his massive losses, legal troubles, and non-stop bad press, there's serious talk that his contract might be on the chopping block. I mean, when your top artist is begging for gambling credit on Instagram and getting clowned by the entire industry, that's a terrible look. Drake has been one of the biggest names in the game for years, but the way things are going, we might be watching his downfall in real time. And y'all already know, the internet is ruthless. Ever since this whole mess started, people have been dragging Drake in the comments. Some of the reactions? Brutal. One person said, "Man, Drake really can't stop taking L's this year. This is hilarious." And honestly, where's the lie? Every week there's a new headline about him catching another loss. But this one had me weak. Drake's gambling losses are more consistent than my gym routine. They didn't have to do him like that, but also, they're not wrong. So, what do y'all think? Is Drake really spiraling out of control with this gambling addiction? Do you think his label is actually going to drop him? And what's next for him if his money keeps disappearing at this rate? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe if you're rocking with the content. And hey, make sure to check out the next video on your screen. You don't want to miss what's coming next.